you have any jacks?
Go fish.
Hello.
Hi.
Didn't see you there, but what we're doing today is we're at the Wild Rose Casino in Emmitsburg.
And we're going to learn a lot about gambling. Have you ever felt intimidated about playing cards
I don't
in a
know
casino?
any rules to a whole lot of stuff, so I would like
No.
to get some questions answered because I'm a newbie.
Well, and I think a lot of people could use help in having fun. So that's what we're going to do today, is have fun.
At the casino on Metro Woman.
Amy, tell us what you do here at the Wild Rose Casino.
Well, I'm the general manager, and I do a lot of screaming. No, not really. Not really, no. But
Screaming because people are winning, right?
Right,
All
it's
the
all those
excitement.
jackpots. You know, we throw a big parade every time someone is jackpot. Well, what I do is really oversee all the operations here, and I have a fabulous management staff. And one of the things that we find so intriguing is the different types of people that come into the casino and so on and so forth. So it's always somewhat of a game, excuse the pun, to make sure that we're appealing to all different age types, all different genders and lifestyles and so on and so forth. So it's exciting to have Metro Woman here because obviously I'm a woman in charge of a gaming facility and I'd like to see more of us out having fun. It tends to be a very male-dominated industry, so
But
so
you
this
know,
is exciting.
for me, the only time I've gone is I go with girlfriends.
Sure.
Because it's a fun event. Let's get up and we're going to go. Now,
Yeah.
what would be your female demographic that comes to this facility?
Well, Beth, who's our marketing manager, can probably answer that a little bit better.
I'd say that our female demographics, probably about 49% of our customer clientele is of women. So for 40 plus, anybody who's looking for a good time, we have quite a few women that come out and enjoy their time here at Wild Rose.
Yeah, and you were talking about girls just coming out to have fun. One of the great things, and most of your gaming facilities these days now have a hotel attached, as we do. We also have 7 suites, so it's fun. We do get a lot of groups that come in with their girlfriends and they'll stay the night and just have a good time.
Which is nice because they can relax and enjoy the casino and not have to worry
Yeah.
about driving anywhere.
And we're in
Perfect.
Iowa, so it's
Yes,
safe.
yes.
So it's an little added benefit here.
Right.
But one of the things I notice, women in the gaming industry in general tend to go to slots. You know, when you go sit down in a slot machine and you put your money in, your ticket in, and you sort of know what's going on in front of you, I find that most women can be a little intimidated by the table games. And so I think it's exciting. We can walk you guys over there later and show you how to play some of those games because, ironically, as we all know, women are smarter. So I
But
think
we
men
don't want to look stupid, so that's why
that's
we
well. That's
we
part. Well, I think
hesitate
we
to
just
try-
don't want to show up the men. So we stay away from table games.
I like
we
that
don't want
philosophy.
to- Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna-
there you go.
We'll walk up and win, and then where are we? But it is a whole bunch of fun, and the greatest thing is if you can get a group of your girlfriends to go and take over a blackjack table, you won't have any more fun than that. And so, and blackjack's the easiest of them. The more difficult games, craps and whatnot, take a little bit longer to get into. But one of the things that we've done here too to try and bridge that for women is we have electronic table games. And you'll see out on the floor, you can walk up to an electronic craps game, and now it's just you and the machine, as opposed to a table full of men yelling and screaming and smoking cigars.
That would be a great place to learn.
To learn it,
Yes,
exactly.
I
And then you
agree.
can build the confidence to walk up and play in a live game. So
And do most casinos have that, the electronic?
no, actually, they don't. It's a fairly new thing
Okay.
in the gaming industry. And just like I always say, do you remember when we used to put coins in machines? You had the jar at home with the quarters and the dimes, and then you take that to the casino and play it. And then coins have gone out. Now it's just ticket in, ticket out. Well, table games have always been live. You've always gone up and dealt with the dealer, and hopefully you get a nice, funny dealer. And then, but now it's electronics are taking over everything, and so even in that realm. And again, the nice thing I think from a female standpoint is it gives you the opportunity to bridge that gap of a live game. Go learn it, build some confidence so that you can walk up and play in a live game, which is a whole bunch of fun. We have a game out there, for instance, it's a Star Trek game, not to advertise anything in particular, but on this game you gain levels. So they'll play and they win a medal, and then they'll play to the next level and win a medal. Now that's very new in video games. I mean in slot machines. Yeah.
Sure.
So it's going that trend. So you were asking about how things change.
Yes.
Yes, and that's just like anything else. The industry is changing and growing. It's changing so fast that pretty soon you'll be able to walk up to a slot machine and you can order your drink at the slot machine. You can order tickets to a concert. You can order what you want for dinner. It's all going to be right. It's like a little
They'll
PDA.
never leave the
like a little
stool.
PDA at the slot machine. I know. We're going to have to get rented by. You know,
Yeah, no
somebody's
kidding.
put on the
A
stool,
place I
so.
can order my food. 'Cause
Yeah.
Everyone knows that watches the shows. I like the food segments. But, well, I can hardly wait to get started. So let's just take a little break here on Metro Woman.
Today on Metro Woman, it's all about learning the finer points of gambling in a casino. We're at the Wild Rose Casino and Resort in Emmitsburg, Iowa, with the general manager, Amy Williams, and marketing director, Beth Thompson. Before we set foot in the casino, Amy thought we should get the right look on, and not quite the look I was going for. Now that's more like it. Now that we've got our gambling shirts on, it's time to head to the craps table. Well, here we are at the craps table,
And we don't know how to play craps.
You know what, though?
At all.
Okay, well, this is
nothing.
This can be a
like,
very
where are
intimidating
the
game.
cards? I want my cards.
Cards. Well, no, we threw cards out. I figured that'd be too hard for you to learn. But here, you know what I did? I brought Travis in. Travis is our casino manager, an ex-craps dealer himself. So he can answer all those really difficult questions.
Okay.
So, hit it.
Are you ready to help us? Because
I'll see what I can do.
Did you take your
I
Viper
like that
today?
vote of confidence.
Okay. So
Okay.
so there's dice then? Yes?
Yes.
We've got that established. There's props involved.
Chips, too. We got lots
and
of chips.
Okay.
And that means money.
And you need dealers, and you need a great big table like this.
All right.
Now
Okay.
we're ready to play craps.
This is one of the most exciting games you'll find in a casino. When you go to a casino, you'll hear a lot of loud noise coming from the craps table.
You're right.
And
Because they're winning.
usually they're winning, and we hope they do.
That's true. It is exciting.
And this is one of those games where, yes, instead of cards, we use dice. And the ongoing joke about the casino and craps is this is the only place in the casino where you can throw things.
Oh, okay.
All right, so,
So
there we
so
go.
there's
Get your
action.
hands
There's
going.
physical action.
There's a lot of physical
Okay.
action. People like getting involved. And as you start learning this game and playing it, you'll see how physical involved it gets, and you can see why people love it so much.
Okay.
So we have to start by giving them chips, right?
Right. We'll start. Julie here will give everybody some chips. Teresa, if you'll help her out, please.
Now I want you guys to notice when you get the chips too. Chips are there's different colors representing different.
Just send them both a stack of
So,
white and stack of red.
Like she's got
Yeah, give them a
see
stack
the
of white,
reds
stack of red
are-
each.
The white ones right here have $1 value. The red
Okay.
ones have $5 value.
Okay.
And the green ones are $25 value. Now normally when you walk up to a craps table, you'd have to get your money out and buy those chips, and then they give you your chips and off you go.
Okay.
But we're not doing that today. We're just playing for fun. Because
Okay.
I don't want to take your money today. I just
Oh,
want to
aren't
teach you
you
how to play
nice?
craps. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
First
the
thing you
casino
ladies
come out
want to
ahead
do
on
is
me.
take your money and put them up here in the rack.
Okay.
Oh,
And that way your chips are not in the way of
Organizing.
dice being thrown.
Yes.
Okay.
See, now women are very good
Good.
at this. You'd think they'd love craps, right?
okay.
First thing you want to do is the game of craps is all about establishing a point and making a point. So the first thing people are told when they play craps is learn what's called the pass line bet. So if you ladies like to put $5 right here between these two lines, this is what's called the pass line bet.
Okay.
The first part of the pass line bet is called establishing the point. What's going to happen is Jonathan here will send you guys some dice. He'll send you 5. You get to choose 2. So Jonathan, if you will send her 5 dice, please.
I love this
Before you
stick.
throw
You're
it,
so
I'll
talented.
give you some more instructions. What you want to do is take 2 dice, any 2 that you wish.
Like if I feel a couple of them are luckier.
Hey,
other
not
ones.
do dice.
Okay,
Okay.
these guys.
There you go. Those are the
Okay.
lucky days.
Now, the first part of establishing a point is what you want to do is roll a 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. And that'll be your point. But first you have to roll it to establish it. Now, there's other numbers that may affect this bet. Right now, if you roll a 7 or an 11, and the deal is sometimes called a yo-11 or yo-yo, just to make the distinction between 11 and 7. If it's loud, you can't hear the difference. When the dealer yells yo, you know the difference between that and a 7. That will give you an automatic win.
So that's a good thing or
That's
a
a
bad
good thing
Oh,
for now.
So yo.
now.
So
the
right now
first
you
one.
want a 7
I do want a 7.
for now.
For now.
God,
Now,
numbers
if
and
you
math.
roll a 2, 3, or 12, that is what's called craps, and these bets will automatically lose.
And that's when
So
you
that's
go.
why it's called crap.
Craps.
Okay.
And you may yell that as well.
It's all
The rest of the numbers will be what's called a point. So right now, your role is to establish a point.
Okay.
So take the 2 dice and try to hit the back wall.
Is there
And
like
you don't want to
any
throw them
kind
off the table.
It's been,
the pressure?
most dealers will tell you, it's like feeding chickens. Pretend you're feeding chickens. That way you don't throw it too hard or too soft.
I have done that. My grandparents farmed.
Oh,
I've
so
done
there you
that.
go.
Okay, so like I gotta hit the end.
Try to hit that
or
back
it's
wall.
like not legit.
The goal is hit the back wall. If it doesn't go past halfway, it's
lift.
not legit.
Okay.
If your roll doesn't go past Jonathan here, the
Freaking
roll
out
doesn't
a little
count.
bit.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
so
good.
should I go ahead?
Please
Yeah.
do.
All right.
See, perfect.
That'll work.
Almost. Almost.
Now you hit a
So that
craps,
was
Crap.
Oh.
so you lost. The good thing is you still keep the dice.
Oh.
Now what you have to do, unfortunately, is make another bet.
Oh,
if
so
you're
I
too lazy,
lost
we'll put
$5.
You'll get
Not
it.
really. Remember, we didn't
For
really
now.
make you buy the chips.
In theory.
In theory, you
I
did.
lost $5.
And you know, I'm going to interrupt Travis just for a second here. One of the things about learning craps is you're not going to walk up and learn it in 6 minutes. I know we're trying to do a television show and talk about how to learn all
Right.
these games. But here's the thing, you want to learn each one of these segments because they are very different. You know, you can walk up and just bet the pass line. You can walk up and bet numbers. You're not always going to be throwing the dice. So although that intimidates you a little bit,
Okay.
and when you're standing here, it'll go around the table. The dice changes who throws it. You can pass. You don't even have to throw the dice. So
Okay.
if you wanted to walk up, learn the table, and by the way, whatever casino you're near, you can always call too and say, are you offering lessons on some of these table games? Most casinos, because they want you to come in and play, we want you to have a good time, we'll set up a time to teach you any game you want to.
Okay, so I gotta put this back down, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You have to bet.
And
Wow, I
you
have
still-
established that.
You still keep the dice,
Oh, I still do. Okay.
so we let you keep trying to make your point.
So
or
like, what
establish
if
your
I
point.
think these stink? I'm not gonna change, but
You can
like
ask for new dice
okay,
anytime you
just
wish.
checking.
Yeah, good questions. Excellent questions.
Just you know.
There are no stupid
Okay,
questions.
now I'm doing this again.
Yes.
Please.
Hit
With
the back
more
wall.
muscles.
There you go.
Oh, that
There,
was it. See, you're getting comfortable.
Okay, now you've established your point, and your point is now 9. Now the second phase of this game is you want to make that 9 again before you roll that 7.
7.
Where a roll ago, a 7 would help you, this time 7 will hurt you. So what you want to do is make this 9 again
Okay.
before a 7. If you do make the 9, you win. If you make the 7, you lose, and when you lose your point, then you lose the dice and it
You
goes to
lose
the
the
next
roll.
player.
Goes to the next player.
Okay.
This is where the fun really begins.
Good.
Outside of shooting the dice, which is really fun, this is where people start really making their bets. Once you get the point, people start doing what's called place bets. And that's where they're betting on individual numbers, a 4, a 5, a 6, an
Your
8, or a 10.
favorite number.
Just a
maybe.
number you
Yeah.
like.
Pick, your,
okay.
pick your favorite number,
Okay.
whatever
Oh.
number that is.
All right.
Oh.
Give it to her.
Just drop it down on there,
Okay.
please.
Then
Okay,
say,
5. 5.
4.
drop it down.
Oh.
And the same principles apply. You want to roll the 4 to win, but if the 7 rolls, you lose.
Okay. And then on my 9 thing, I had to try 4 also.
Same thing.
Okay.
Right now, a 7, just you lose
Really,
everything
really,
off a 7.
really want to
So
avoid a
don't
7.
hit
Because right now, a 7, you lose everything.
Yeah.
But if you
stay
roll
away
a
from the
9, you
7.
win here. If you roll a 5, she wins there. And if you roll a 4, you win there. And this is where the
Okay.
fun begins because people start betting their favorite numbers.
Oh, okay.
So if
And
you
even
want,
if it's my turn, like other people can do stuff.
yes, everybody on the table can make all these bets if you're
It's
shooting or
very
not.
participatory.
Right.
Yeah, it's a group effort.
Group effort.
It's
Yeah.
a group effort.
Okay.
Plus, the other thing too is I want to make sure you guys understand because I think this game can be very overwhelming. There's a lot to learn in craps.
yes.
But I encourage everybody. There's 12 numbers. There's probably 12 steps to learn craps. You know, come up the first time, stand in the background, watch it a little bit, learn what the pass line is, learn what hitting the number is, learn when you say craps and when you say yo. And really, just by watching, you can learn so much from it.
Yeah.
Again, I say questions, questions, questions. If nothing else, you'll be entertainment to the rest of the people when you ask that stupid question, I always say. But it is a process of learning it. So he's saying, I think we got to get a roll in the dice again and show you what happens when you roll it.
Okay.
Just on this particular part of it. But remember, when you have 12 people or so playing at a table, there are just bets going everywhere. Now you have atmosphere. Now you have action. Now
And
it's
they're cheering
fun.
you on,
And
Sonia.
performance anxiety.
They're going to ask you if you're a virgin thrower. Trust me. Are you a virgin dice?
Oh, God.
And then, you know, if you're a first-time roller, they are excited about it. They
Okay.
usually got more luck that way.
So now I'm gonna do
So
it again.
I should be betting because you're a first-timer. I'm out.
Oh, is it good for other people if you?
It can be. You know,
All right.
everybody's superstitious in their own way.
Okay.
I like first-time
So now
rollers.
I'm doing it. And I'm hoping for no 7.
You're hoping for no 7.
Like somebody
Go
out
for
there's
a
probably
five.
hoping you hit a
Right on
7.
a 5.
Oh.
So that was helpful for her.
Yes.
Right?
All
Now
right.
you got paid. Now you pick
Okay.
your money up and
Pick it
put
up.
that with the rest of your money.
But that sucked for me, right?
Well, no, you
No
didn't
win,
lose
no
anything.
loss.
Oh, okay.
Now remember, if you're not losing, that's a win.
That is.
Yay!
Yes. More at the Wild Rose Casino when we come back on Metro Woman.